In today's episode, my sister's partner comes to the rescue to help connect our gite to the main sewers. We start the mammoth project of sandblasting the entire facade of the chateau. We continue work on the gite, and our friends Dan and Michael come to visit and give us a helping hand, while I take extra pride in my first proper piece of DIY. It seems like there's a never-ending stream of problems that need solving, and our latest one was to figure out how to connect the various parts of the building to the main sewage system, which was proving more complicated than we thought, especially because we had no means of digging the trenches ourselves. Thankfully, it just so happens that my sister's other half was with us and on holiday and just happened to be a dab hand on a digger and was super keen to help us out. And so we set to work getting the gite connected to the mains drainage.
Hello?
With that project complete, it was on to the next one, and Kurt was with us again for 10 days, and we started the mammoth project of sandblasting the entire facade of the chateau. And it was hard going. While that project might not have seemed immediately urgent, in actual fact, it was really urgent because we were replacing a number of the windows in the chateau, and we just needed to get that very messy job out the way so as not to damage any new windows that we did put in. Kurt was also helping us in the gite itself.
Looking pretty smooth, huh?
Pretty good. Wow.
So my thoughts exactly.
I think you're giving Kurt a run for his money. So tell me what you're doing, Nicole.
So we're now scraping the wall after having pointed the wall, and then brushing the wall appropriately. Not too much.
Looking good. What's that, Kurt?
Put the pointer in backwards.
Oh no, not again. And then although we didn't have a floor down, we started the process of putting the ceiling rails in to create the floating ceiling. And with Kurt's work done, it was time for him to go, only he got stuck in the mud. Thankfully, our neighbour was kind enough to come across to pull him out with his tractor.
Woohoo! That was easy enough. Think we need a tractor.
One thing we were really pleased with is how quickly, once the rails were up, the ceiling panels went up and in, and the transformation that it made to the gite. And whilst we covered up many of the wooden beams in the kitchen, we wanted to retain some of the beams on show in the bedroom to add extra character. And that's where our friends Dan and Michael were a huge help in helping us to plasterboard the in between the beams.
So is it coming inwards?
Yeah.
And whilst they were on holiday, do you feel a little bit bad that I got them to move in excess of about 33 metre length of plasterboard and a whole load of OSB board as well? Although they have been back since, so it can't have been too bad. And then the last project I had set for myself underneath, well, in the bedroom of the gite, was to create a shelf. And I'd never done anything like this before, so it was a real test of, I guess, my DIY skills to that point, of which I had not many. So I was really, really pleased to make something that was A, sturdy, and B, level. And yeah, thinking back on that now, and looking forward to sharing that, how far Nicole and I have come since those early days. And yeah, we can't wait to share more of those adventures with you in due course.